Welcome back at it like a bad habit. It's Ron Review Reacts. It's your boy, Ron, aka RJ to the second power. Like, click, subscribe, sub. Follow me on my social media platforms, RJ to the second power, on both Twitter and Instagram. We got something special today for you guys. I'm here with my boy Trizzy, and we are finna preview the next car coming out of URL. It's Traffic-4, and it's gonna be live this Saturday in Oakland, California. Pick up your tickets, still on sale. They don't pay me to promote, but fluff it. I don't care, because I'm looking forward to this. I got the chance this year, honestly, I got the chance to go to my first battle rap event. Houston, Texas. Summer Madness 11. Fire. And with this card, being that it's a lot closer, I have to take advantage of it, and I have to go. They're saying that there's not a lot of big names and stuff on this card. But in my experience, cards that don't necessarily have the biggest names on them and go kind of underrated or under the radar used to be the most fire. What do you think about this? What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to my first ever battle rap event in person.
Ooh,
oh my God.
You should enjoy it. It's different.
9+ years of watching this shit. Oh man, bro. Oakland, bro, West Coast stand up. Man, this.
Shout out to the West Coast. Let's say that first and foremost. Shout out to the West Coast.
This is going to be absolutely fire. I can't wait for this event.
Shout out to Smack. Y'all doing some stuff. If you need somebody to do some of them trailers, my voice talent is out there. Hit me up, Beasley. But no. Anyway, so you being a battle rap fan of 9 years, so I take it you have a couple favorites or some people you're probably looking forward to actually seeing live. Who might be some of these people?
Well, gotta shout out to Hollow the Don. That's my all-time favorite.
Got you.
But,
he's had some showings recently.
But Rem Nitty, one of my all-times. I mean, he's been on a little dry streak, you know, my boy, but I don't know. I think you're gonna turn around this Traffic-4 upcoming.
Okay. We actually do got a pretty big card. You know what?
Yeah, it's cool.
Let's get right into it. I think the night's gonna be starting off with Kid Chaos versus Holmesy the God. How are you seeing this one playing out?
That is such a fire battle to open up this card, but I think Holmesy's taking it.
You think Holmesy's taking it?
2-1, possible 3-0.
Possible 3-0?
Yeah, Kid Chaos been battling way too much, bro. It's just.
You know what? I feel the same way.
Too much battles. I mean, Kid Chaos fired up. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I think Holmes be taking this one. He won that tournament. I think he's gonna come out and do great things.
You know, I feel like you kind of right with that. Kid Chaos. He just battled what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, no, for real.
And then as I'm doing more research with people's last battles, like I'm noticing this nigga name pop up a lot.
I really do.
So he seems like he's everybody's last battle.
No, for real. Like
there gets to be a time where you do get that battle fatigue, and I know when it comes to him spitting in his flow, it's not that he forgets, but he has stumble issues.
Yeah, no, he does.
I feel like that has to do with how much he's battling, and this being such a turnaround battle, I might have to agree with you on this one. I got Holmesy 2-1.
Yeah, not for sure.
2-1. I ain't gonna say the 3-0 because Chaos is gonna have a fire ass first round, maybe a second. One of his 3 rounds is gonna be fire, where he's gonna clearly take a round.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's gonna run out of gas, run out of energy, and Holmesy being the more rested MC, this is his first battle back since Danger Zone a while ago.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like he's gonna be the more rested person, and he's gonna come out, and people are gonna be looking forward to hearing from him. Plus, you got to think about the crowd. That Bay Area crowd, their type of rap and the things they like to hear, you know what I mean? It's a different sound than everywhere else.
Yeah.
And people's flows, I think, are going to really play an effect with a lot of these battles. If your flow doesn't catch the crowd's attention and hold their attention, I feel like it might be bad for a couple of these people that's on this card. But that being said, going on to the next one, we got Jack Boy Maine versus the Saga, possibly the strongest out of the Horsemen. Agree or disagree?
I agree. I think the Saga coming back, returning battle. I mean, Jack Boy, I love his energy. This is my debatable battle of the night. I mean, I go back and forth. I mean, Saga has always been fired.
Right.
Jack Boy, man, his energy is always. I think one thing about Jack Boy and his energy is, you know, if you're from the West Coast, you know, we got energy up over here. So
hyphy movement.
So
all
I
that
think
shit.
I think Jack.
We energy people out here.
If Jack Boy come out wigging, hyphy as hell, like I think he could win. But if the Saga come back, you know, the Saga, no.
You do have and I noticed when I watched another battle recently, the Jazz the Rapper versus, oh my gosh, why is it slipping my mind? I know exactly. Gaddis.
Oh.
That long-awaited return energy be different.
And
Surf John, that long-awaited return energy, it be different.
And I remember watching on Caffeine, everyone was saying that Gaddis was gonna win. Like a
Like
lot
he's
of
gonna
people,
smoke her, bar her head
off.
off.
The whole time I'm thinking, like, you know, I'm not trying to be like biased, but Jazz the Rapper has always been fire as hell. And so I was like, in my head, I'm like, she's gonna like come back and cook, especially because it's been a while. And yeah, nah.
See,
that battle was fire.
That performance, and not to take anything away from Gaddis, because Gaddis has some bars.
Yeah,
her third round was actually fire.
Yeah.
But that, and maybe I'm just, you know, a victim of the moment, but that battle in itself, like that performance from Jazz, is a candidate for performance of the year.
Oh yeah.
Like
definitely.
hands down.
Yeah,
like
hands down.
she was fire. Like she started off at a 9.5, and never let her foot off the gas.
Never.
And peaked 10 to 11 a couple times.
And
I feel like a lot of that is that I haven't seen you in a while. What are you going to do? Energy.
Yeah.
And I feel like Saga could take advantage of that energy a lot.
he could.
But, see, you use your debatable for this one. I don't want to copy you, so I don't want to use my debatable for this one.
I know, I feel it, because, I mean, I'm not going to say it. You can't have two debatables, but yeah, I'm just going to use it on this one.
You can, and I don't blame you. I kind of want to, but you know what? I feel like Jack Boy is his energy is gonna be different, and I feel like the crowd in Oakland are gonna really feel his energy. Like I'm gonna go Jack Boy slight edge 2-1.
Think about it tonight.
I feel like Jack Boy's a candidate for performance of the night.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
He might have let's not say performance. He might have the round of the night potentially.
Yeah.
But I got a couple other candidates that might have hell. Loso could even come up with a round of the night if he gets in his bag for one full round.
Loso, it's one of my favorites too.
But like,
very excited.
He potentially might have a round of the night, whether it be the first or the second. I'm a slight edge Jack Boy in this one.
Yeah, I mean, Jack Boy, I love him. I love watching his battles, but I'm going to use my debatable on this one because I can just see, like, Jack Boy come out,
I get it,
wigging, but I can also see the Saga a lot of, I know he has a good fan base. They all come out and they all, like, watching him and just, like watching him battle and that return moment, like you said, Jazz, I can just definitely see that, like, panning out and working out so well. So I'm just going to play it safe and use my debatable.
I feel it.
We got plenty to talk on the rest of the card, so.
One thing I will say, though, like, and this is whenever I would watch other battle rap blogs and channels, shout out J Black Champion. We got Bada Fly, shout out Bada Fly, shout out Piper Boy, all them. Watching a lot of that, they would always say, like, you know, in the building, it felt like this. In the building, it felt like that. And after actually being at an event in the building, it might be different. Like, that energy plays an effect when it's in the building. And I feel like Jack Boy, in the building, he might win this clear.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go slight edge Jack Boy.
Yep.
The next one we have on the schedule, EK, Emerson Kennedy versus Chilla Jones. Now, we do have a little bit of a home field advantage with EK because he's from out here in California, if I'm not mistaken. Chilla's from the East Coast. But, you know, let me get how you feel about this one because
Well, let me tell you one thing about Chilla Jones.
Chilla different. Chilla different.
And he's a rapper that has been around for a little while, but he has been evolving still. And
Exactly.
his bars are so cold. And I could just see him East Coast taking over the West Coast. I can kind of just, I could see it. But EK, I like EK. We were talking about him earlier. I kind of like how he flows, but you're talking about like something with you that don't click. So it's like, what do you mean? You know?
Shout out to EK.
EK.
I'm just. It's not that, but he's a good battle rapper, but there's nothing that to me at this point, which I'm not saying he doesn't have it. And you know I be on my West Coast bias shit.
Yeah.
I love my West Coast battle rappers. But like with him to elevate to a Chilla Jones, like did you not see Chilla's last performance?
That's a big jump.
That Henry Ruggs bar, potential most fire, well let me not say fire, but potential dopest bar of the year.
Yeah.
So far, like Chilla different. And the one thing that you had mentioned that I've noticed about Chilla, whereas back in the day, his style seemed like it had a lot of filler in it. And filler, everybody has filler. Like, hey, fans, everybody has filler in their rounds. Let me get that out there. But it's the kind of filler, the type of filler. Is it fire filler? Is it filler that really builds up and leads you to where the punchline is going to be a room shaker? And sometimes his punchlines back in the day wouldn't be complete room shakers. All in all, it's like, okay, that was a decent scheme, but did I really need to hear 8 bars for you to get to this mediocre punchline at the end? That was his problem. Yeah. And I felt like he really had to deal with that a lot when he went up against Tay-Rock recently. And Tay-Rock smoked his fucking boots.
Yeah.
Smoked him. But what I noticed is he adapts. And his next battle I think his next battle was against Kid Chaos.
Yep.
2 styles that are very similar. Very similar. And he was able to basically not dumb it down, but simplify it and his filler, upgrade his filler. Yep. And upgrade the punchline. So, not to mention, his whole run to being champion of the year prior to Tay-Rock was fire. Like, he was bodying shit left and right because I feel like he simplified a lot of his style or got it a little bit quicker to the punch. There was one battle rapper that said, you know, Lux's style is like, hey, I'm going to walk around the corner 2 times to then go to this store. Why am I going to do that? Why don't I just go right across the street? Yep. So sometimes it's like that. But it depends on, well, what are you doing in that walk around the corner? So with this one, I got this as a candidate for body bag of the night. Yep. I got this being a 30-piece, potentially.
I definitely
Chilla over EK.
Agree.
Chilla over EK. I'm sorry, Emerson Kennedy, but I don't know if I've heard too much from you to think that you can like match pens with Chilla like that. Chilla, prior champion of the year, putting his name in the hat to possibly do that again. It might be a rough night, and I don't think the home field advantage being on the West is going to take into effect. Now, if he has simple enough fire stuff and Chilla does some long drawn out stuff, then I can see EK taking it 2-1.
Yeah, but I mean, possible 3-0. I mean, I could definitely agree with that.
I see it, and I'm going to take it a step further. I think the round of the night is going to come from this battle from Chilla Jones.
Okay.
And sadly, I also think the body bag of the night is going to come from this battle from Chilla Jones. So my body bag of the night is actually, sadly, the brother EK. I feel like this might be the body bag of the night, and I feel like the round of the night is going to be coming from Chilla as well. Who did you have in this one?
Chill it.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Come on.
I'm joking. Moving right along, we got Fonz versus Tink the Demon. This one, you tell me your thoughts on this one. This one, I might be a little bit biased, so I'm gonna let you start with this one.
You know, we were just talking about Fonz was cooking. He cooked Lou Castro at Chris Brown's mansion. Fonz has been one of those battle rappers that's been on fire lately. And Tink the Demon, I don't know too much about him, to be honest. Like, I mean, I've watched his battles, but...
He was in the tournament.
Yeah, in the tournament.
That Real Name came out, I believe, and...
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, was that who Real Name at the battle? Was it Tink?
I think it was.
It might have been. But Real Name is different.
Yeah,
he showed that he's different. Next level type stuff. So, yeah.
I mean, I think Fonz 2-1. That's...
Fonz 2-1?
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like Tink might, because like how we're talking about him right now and how a lot of people might think of him, like, yeah, he was in that tournament, but was he really one of the standouts in that tournament?
Yeah, exactly.
Was he one of the names that you were like, oh, he's got a legitimate chance to go all the way? Like, we wasn't really looking at him like that, and I feel like he hears what everybody's saying, and he hears what people are saying, and I feel like he wants to go out there and show out. That being said, Fonz looks like he's trying to enter another world right now. He seems like he's on this little incline streak, and he's trying to really push towards a battle with Surf, which I don't really think that's what he really wants.
Yeah, no.
Because Surf is cooking right now.
Yeah, Surf
but
came back.
He's
cooking.
He's on the incline. Not saying Tink is on the decline, but Fonz is on the incline, and he might have rocket boosters. This battle right here might show us the trajectory of Fonz finishing off 2021, going into 2022. And I feel like he's trying to really jock for that position to be known as one of them ones that came out of that class.
Yeah, because going back to the tourney in EK, we talk about EK is going to get bodied, but at least in the tournament, he stood out.
No, he did.
People know EK.
He
He had some bars and shit that like maybe we should watch this guy, but Tink the Demon didn't have
the EK sympathizer.
But Tink the Demon didn't have any of that. So
I feel it. I feel like, honestly, that tournament, like, everybody was pretty much thinking Next from Sack was going to win that. He was kind of pushed to being that guy, but then he ran into a Real Name. Yeah. Shout out to Real Name Brandon. So you got Fonz 2-1. I'm gonna have to go ahead and agree with you, even though I've been kind of dogging some people for quick turnarounds. He was one of those people that battled like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But like I said, I feel like this is a real statement battle for him, and he wants to show his ass, is what I think. So I got Fonz 2-1. I'm going to say slight edge, because I feel like Tink also has that same, hey, people aren't mentioning me with the Real Names, the Nexus, the EKs, the Fonzes, the people that's come out of these tournaments. They're not mentioning me with those names. Don't look past me. Don't look over me.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's going to be slight edge Fonz 2-1. Next, I'm assuming we're getting into the meat of this card. 3 more battles to go. We have one of the premier, quote unquote, big names on this card. We got Danny Myers versus Ace Amin. How are you seeing this one?
Let me tell you something. This is my candidate.
Bar God!
Body of the night. Bar God is going to bar this guy to death. Sorry, Ace, but this is body bag of the night.
Do you think that Ace could maybe take the angle of tough guy? Because if anybody has showed us, Geechee Gotti has showed us, you can tough guy somebody to death.
You could. I mean,
Ace is official tissue, quote unquote. Like, he done the time. He bumping him up. He bumping him off the stage with the shoulder checks.
Yep.
Do you think there's a world or a chance where Ace Amin could basically big nigga him to death?
He could, because Danny's kind of been known for being pushed around a couple of battles in the past. So
I'm saying,
if I'm Ace, I would do
shoulder checking him, pocket tapping, all that stuff.
Get under skin, but I don't think it'll happen. I think Danny Myers will absolutely come out and 3-0 Ace. clearly. That's just what I'm thinking. I think body bag of the night.
Body bag of the night. That's what you got. Danny Myers versus Ace. I mean, body bag of the night.
You heard it here first.
You know what?
Can't imagine Danny's energy, bro, in that Oakland crowd.
Oh my God!
I can't imagine it, bro.
Home field advantage too. Home field advantage too.
Yeah, exactly.
So let me go ahead and give my prediction, and I'm going to ask one more question about this battle. I'm going to go ahead and say that I do see a potential. This could be a potential 3-0.
Yeah.
Ace can potentially be 3-0. I feel like his flow makes him more susceptible to being 3-0 because it's so rapid, quick punch. Not a whole lot of haymakers and room shakers.
Yeah.
Quick punches, but it's so back to back that it takes you around to adapt to his flow pattern and stuff like that before you can start getting into it and really feeling it. And with Danny's flow it's simplistic, but
straight to it.
He's witty to where his simplistic style doesn't seem as simplistic as it is.
Yeah, exactly.
He's very witty, very clever. He has the rebuttal ability. He has the freestyle ability. Like, he is, you know how you have like stats when you're creating players on games or 2K, and they have like presets, and you go to balance, and it's like, he ain't the best at this, he ain't the best at that, but he's just so balanced and everything else that he's just a factor. Danny Myers is probably one of the most well-rounded battle rappers that we have in battle rap. He pretty much can do it all. He could say thought-provoking stuff. He could say quick-witted stuff. He has room shakers. He has haymakers. He has the rebuttal ability. He can freestyle. He can control the crowd. So, that being said, I do see Danny with the 3-0, and it can possibly be a body bag of the night. I'm still going to stay with Chilla and EK.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you.
But I got Danny Myers with the 3-0 clearly.
Yeah, clearly.
Clear 3-0. And on top of that, we haven't even talked about the home field advantage. He's from Cali.
Yeah, exactly. So
I got Danny 3-0 clear. Moving right along, we have Loso versus New Jersey Twerk. How are you seeing this one?
Oh, you meant Jay Nightwing? You said New Jersey Twerk.
Oh, sorry. I did mean Jay the Nightwing.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
No, you good.
Sorry. Jay the Nightwing versus Loso.
I'm gonna be honest. Loso is one of my favorites, and I'm gonna tell you, I think he's gonna have round of the night.
You think the round of the night's coming from this one?
Coming from Loso. I know it's a quick turnaround. He just battled a couple weeks ago. Jay Nightwing is super fire, but I think Loso is gonna come in round of the night because he's one of those rappers that just has one of those rounds that are packed filled with bars and energy and all of that. I feel like that's round of the night.
Okay, then as far as, so with him having the round of the night, you got him clearly taking one round, so I probably think you're probably edging Loso 2-1, something like that.
Yeah.
You got Loso on the edge.
I really think Loso is going to win. 100%.
100%? And you think it's because he's going to have a fire round, but you realize there's 3 rounds to this battle.
Well,
He's going to have to have 2 more.
I mean, yeah.
And
but
Jay is Jay.
Yeah, that
Jay is Jay. He's one of them new faces. He's dropped the ball maybe once or twice, but that doesn't stop him from pushing on to his next battle. And he gets crowd reaction. He gets love. And he has the home field advantage coming from Seattle, if I'm not mistaken, here on the West Coast. Granted, it's not California, but it's like if a New York rapper is battling in New Jersey against somebody from another side. Where's Loso from? I can't remember.
I can't remember, to be honest.
I don't think it's from the West, though.
No, I think it's East Coast.
So, I mean, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to go up against. If Jay the Nightwing is fully prepared, and you have a turnaround battle after.
Yeah.
Not only do you have a turnaround battle from 2 weeks ago where you had to battle Arsenal, one of the foundational members of battle rap.
Yeah.
Always a tough out for most people.
Himself.
You know what I mean? Mr. Disrespect his MF himself.
Yep.
And then your battle before that was New Jersey Twerk.
Yeah.
And that was bad.
Yeah, no. Ooh, yeah.
Twerk.
Yeah.
Twerk was Twerk
Yeah.
for 3 rounds. He had this, what was it, like a Moses scheme that he did? That was fire. So like.
But that's what I'm saying. I think he could turn it around. Obviously, yeah, like he just came back from Arsenal and that devastation by Twerk. But I think Loso, I can just see him winning. I don't know why. I just got a feeling in my gut.
Coming off of a clear loss, potentially a 30, and a bad performance. Not even just a bad battle. Because I don't want to say it's not like they were unprepared. Just the battle wasn't that great with Arsenal.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So off of a 30-piece from New Jersey Twerk and a lackluster performance or a lackluster battle with Arsenal, you think he's going to go into somebody's home field against Jay the Nightwing and get a 2-1 and have a round of the night?
I think so. I mean, I like going bold. Y'all don't know Trizzy yet, but I'm all about bold takes, hot takes, and I'm telling you, that's just my hot take.
I guess have confidence in your convictions and stuff like that. I guess that's tough.
I mean, hey, we're gonna feel the energy. We're gonna feel it.
We're definitely
we are in there.
In the building. Definitely gonna be in the building for that one. That's tough. I got Jay the Nightwing. It's going to be a clear victory, but I got him 2-1. I do have Loso possibly being able to get around off of Jay the Nightwing because Jay don't always be the most prepared, but he seems like he's had some time off to, sit down, recalibrate, prepare, and his last showing was pretty good. I like this whole New York scheme. I can't remember who was that against. I think it was against Head Ice.
Yeah, I think it was Head Ice.
But he had a nice little New York scheme and this, that, and the third, and it was a pretty good version of Jay the Nightwing. I got him 2-1, and it's going to be clear. I feel the round that he loses is going to be one of his less cleaner rounds. I just got Loso being hit with fatigue, and he's kind of not on a downtrend, but he's kind of middling right now. You know how, like football season, it'd be a long season. You got some teams that start off hot. They might win 5. And then they go through that mid-season kind of lull when they might lose 2 in a row, win 1, and lose another one. I feel like he's kind of there, and I feel like he might take an L from this one. I think it's too quick of a turnaround, and had that Arsenal battle been better, which he arguably won it, but in a battle like that, is there really a winner?
Yeah.
Arsenal basically battled him and Murder Moot because he dedicated most of the material to Murder Moot and not the person he was facing. Coloso didn't substantially capitalize off of that. Yeah. So it's going to be a rough night for Loso.
Guess we'll see.
I feel it's going to be a rough night. This is going to take us on to our main event of the evening. We got Rum Nitty,
Mr. Nutty himself,
Nutty Block Crit on the dead looks, right? Versus
Lou Castro.
Lou.
Big dog.
So another person I'm gonna be a little bit biased against. Get this out there. I was at Summer Madness 11. I was actually on stage for that battle. I've got to experience the energy and the crowd control that Lou Castro has. And when you have this whole crowd doing a big dog, doing all that, like on the stage and in the crowd, that is a lot of energy to have to overcome. Not to mention Rum Nitty, speaking of Loso's lackluster performances recently.
Yeah.
What's the last Fire Rum battle you've seen? Let me just ask that. And I got a West Coast bias.
It's been a while. I can't think. I mean, because his last couple of battles were dry spell. We were talking about this earlier. Rum Nitty's been a little stale. But in my top 3, shout out to Rum Nitty. It's my boy.
Shout out to Rum. Hey,
but
EFB. Every fucking bar. Get you one of my favorites too. And that crew they just picked up, JC and Av joined EFB. Shout out to them as well. But am I wrong to say that the last Fire Rum Nitty was against Geechee Gotti?
The rematch?
Yeah, and I objectively have Geechee edge in that technically.
I guess I would be the last time I saw Fire Rum Nitty.
I mean, because Hollow and Rex that wasn't it.
Yeah, nah. I think. So, what are your predictions on this battle then?
Ooh, put me on the spot. I'm going to say. I'm gonna go ahead and use my debatable on this one.
Okay.
This is where I'm gonna use my debatable.
You know what?
I'm gonna use my debatable here. If I was gonna, gun to my head, pick a winner, I'm gonna slightly edge Rum because that home field advantage should take into effect. But Lou and his energy is different. Yeah. So I'm gonna say this one is gonna be a debatable one.
I'm gonna tell you the one thing I'm most
2-1
excited.
either way.
Yeah, one thing I'm most excited about is because I've watched almost all Remedi's battles, and I've seen all the energy, all of his punchlines, room shakers, and I am 100% excited to see that in person, bro. Like my first event, I get blessed with getting to see all these fire battle rappers. I get to see Remedy, bro. Like it's just like it's so real right now.
Danny,
I'm
Lou,
not there right now.
Jack with Chilla,
but once we
former champion of the year,
in that building, and then that first battle starts, and
when the lights dim, you got Loso too. The lights finna dim. You finna hear that Beasley voice.
I'm telling you, that Jack boy's gonna hit different, bro. That's that energy. I can't wait.
The lights gonna dim. You're gonna hear the Beasley trailer voice in the battle culture. Yeah, one name has been present. The URL smack. You gonna hear? Oh, you gonna feel the energy, bro. It's lit. So who you got in this one though?
Yeah, nah. Honestly, I'm taking Remedy. Not trying to be biased, but Remedy 2-1 clear.
2-1 clear. That's how I'm not debatable.
Nah, I mean clear. I know Luke Castro is fire battle rapper, but I'm taking Remedy 2-1 clear.
He is coming off of that loss against Fonz, actually.
Fonz, the Chris Brown Mansion battle. So.
But he's coming off a debatable victory against Arsenal.
Yeah.
Before that. And I was on stage for that. Like when Bruh was on his phone and he started rapping to the phone. Yeah, tag me in that. Post that right now. Tag me. I was on stage for that. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy.
That energy must have been.
It was crazy. It was. But, yeah, I see similar to you, but a little bit different. I got Rum.
Slight? You think
maybe I'm gonna use my debatable.
Okay.
Because I feel like a lot of people are gonna be like, you know what, I kind of got Lou in that one.
Yeah, you know what?
Or I got Rum.
I'm not mad at that. Lou Castro. I mean, he's a headliner for a reason. He's at the top for a reason. You know, like he's the main event for a reason. So obviously, but to me, Remedy 2-1 clear.
West Coast bias in effect.
Room shaker.
Debatable, but I'm gonna slightly edge Rum.
You think there's gonna be a room shaker in that battle?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because when the Ayo Big Dog comes out, that shit finna hit.
Yeah.
Then when Rum Nitty starts getting into his bag with the 2-liter slot, when he starts getting into his, some stuff is gonna hit. And he's gonna be. I feel like Rum is gonna be smart enough to do a lot of California references because it's a home field advantage.
Yeah.
But he's not from Cali. He's from Arizona, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It's not Cali, but it's close enough. And he's gonna be smart enough to put in some. He'll probably have some Mac Dre schemes or something like that, or he might. I expect to have some Bay Area relevant events in his bars.
Yeah.
He should. And I feel like that's going to be enough to edge it with the crowd, hopefully. But I do see this being a debatable one.
I think it's going to be a fire battle.
I'm
so excited to watch this battle.
So running through this last little thing. So your battle of the night. Who'd you go ahead and say?
I say battle of the night is Jack Boy Maine and the Saga.
Jack Boy and Saga, okay.
That's my battle of the night.
And my battle of the night, I believe, was going to be, if I'm not mistaken, was going to be, who did I say battle of the night? Did I pick one?
No, I don't think you did.
I didn't pick a battle of the night. Ooh. I may have to agree.
Yeah, I just think we're talking about...
You know what? Let me be different. I think battle of the night is going to come from my debatable. Lou Castro, Rum Nitty, battle of the night.
I'm going to be honest. I hope that's battle of the night. Because that means that battle turned out fire as fuck. So
yeah, I feel you.
I would love for that to be battle of the night. So
I'm going to go Lou Rum. That's going to be my battle of the night. My body of the night, sadly, is going to be EK, who you got?
Danny Myers.
Danny
I
Myers?
think that's body bag.
Body bag. So wait, you got Danny Myers getting body bag?
Oh, no. He's
So
body
you got
bag.
Ace being the body of the
Oh,
night?
yeah.
He gonna be getting the caution tape chopped around him?
Yeah, he's gonna be getting zipped up.
Okay. Ace getting zipped up on your car. I got EK, even though it's the home field advantage. And you got the round of the night coming from Loso.
Loso. First round.
You serious? You don't want to change it now?
No, first round.
Because you realize I'm recording this shit and, people start commenting and they're like, yo, what happened to Loso?
All right,
round
Loso.
of the night, my ass.
Loso, first round. That's
You actually
I'm calling
you
first
calling
round.
your shot.
I'm first round. You heard it here first.
That's
First round,
bold.
Loso, that is round of the night.
That's bold. You know what? I'm feeling bold too. I'm going round of the night, Chilla, and just to be different, Chilla's. Let's go Chilla's second round.
Okay.
It's going to be the round of the night. Yeah. Second round, Chilla. Round of the night. All right. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. I know this is a longer video than you're used to, but we have a lot to break down. And if you haven't realized, we finna be toes down on soil this Saturday in Oakland, California, live for this event. So be sure, because there should be tons of footage that I'm gonna be putting out, pulling up to the event,
Probably
all
do a
kinds of
recap
stuff.
too, right?
Oh, most definitely. We're gonna do a
recap.
recap. So make sure you like, click, subscribe, share, follow me on social media. RJ to the second power on both Twitter and Instagram. Thank you, Trizzy, for joining me.
Yes, sir.
Get used to the face, because he's going to be back here, especially on recaps, especially in a lot of battle rap related content.
Yes,
so get at us. Be safe. Stay tuned.